Hey there, Scorpio. It's Sony. This is a general tarot card reading for the week of February 13th through February 19th, 2022. I am right now going to be pulling an oracle card for the animal totem that represents your vibe for the week. So let's see what we have for you, Scorpio. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay. Two little foxes there cuddling up. I'm also going to be looking at the tarot cards to see something unexpected for you to prepare for, something to keep in mind, something to embrace, something to share, and what lies ahead. So, right, I'm going to go ahead and pull 5 cards for you, Scorpio. You have 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Sun, 5 of Pentacles, the Hanged One. And the bottom of the deck, you have the 4 of Swords, which is the influencing energy or the lesson to be learned, and or I should say. So with the 9 of Wands, it's something unexpected to prepare for. So it would suggest that you should prepare for needing to kind of fight, defend yourself, possibly spend a lot of energy on something that is draining. In terms of what to keep in mind, you have the 9 of Cups. I'm trying to find a way so this is the least reflective. You have the 9 of Cups here. So basically, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger and it makes you happy. So that's something to keep in mind for the week. Something to embrace, you have this Sun card. What if I do that? Oh, the Sun card there. And so it suggests it's going to be nice, sunny, joyful, going to be full of possibly purity and innocence. We'll clarify for that. Something to share with others, you have the 5 of Pentacles here. So it could indicate if there's a need, if people have some needs, or if you have a need and you need to, or you should kind of share that with others. If there's something that you are kind of missing out on, if there's a sense of security that you are not having right now, perhaps it's finances. I don't see any other cards yet to indicate that, so we'll clarify. Something to look forward to, you have the Hang One. So indicates some time alone, perhaps a different perspective of things. Let's go ahead and clarify the 9 of Wands here. You have the 9 of Cups again, and the Queen of Cups here. So a lot of love, self-love, love for others, tapping into your intuition, connections. So something to prepare for. Suggests that there is something possibly in the realm of, I want to say it's friendship. I don't see the cards quite yet, but I'm feeling like there's something with respect to friendships that is kind of draining on you, that's interfering with your ability to be happy, to tap into um, yourself for some self-care and self-love. So it's kind of with the Nine of Cups here, it's like a reminder to look after yourself. So we take a look at what you have. You have Two of Cups and Nine of Wands. Interesting. So it is kind of indicating, so be mindful of making yourself happy and focusing on yourself, because when you are approaching others, connections with others, friendships, relationships of whatever sort, it seems like you are really putting too much energy into it and not really getting that support back. So whatever you're putting in, it's really not being met with the same type of care and concern. So with the Sun, it kind of looks like things are going to possibly be brought to light, and you're going to have whatever burdens released. But we'll go ahead and clarify here. You know, the Judgment card and the Three of Pentacles. So with the Judgment card, it's kind of taking a moment to honestly reflect at what's gone on in the past, releasing what does not serve your best interest. With a Three of Pentacles, it indicates that some kind of collaboration with others, perhaps it's coworkers, perhaps it's classmates, but something is something's going to be brought to light, and you're going to be able to kind of take a look at what you contributed, what others contributed, and, you know, accept it. Release whatever isn't serving your best interest and accept how things were. You can't change the past. You can only change the future. And I'm going to go ahead and further clarify this Judgment. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. So there's something that you've been juggling when it comes to others. And it, like I said, it could be that you've just been putting way too much of yourself into relationships, and that you'll need to kind of pull back and take a look at what kind of maybe agreements, promises, hopes that you had kind of offered these other individuals, and what you kind of asked for yourself. It doesn't seem that you asked for much for yourself, that you're the one putting in all the energy, which kind of the underlying energy here, the influencing energy, is the Four of Swords, where it's kind of like needing to take a step back and withdrawing. So I'm seeing here where it's the Clever Fox says to always listen to your instincts. So you need to kind of tap into those instincts, and they've been kind of depleted. With the Five of Pentacles as something to share, I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. You have the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So with the Chariot, it's basically moving forward, the will to move things forward. The Ten of Pentacles is kind of having everything you want, materially, your community. So it would suggest that you will be in a position to it says resources surround you. So you have the resources to surround you for you to move ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. And Eight of Pentacles. So it seems that it has to do possibly with coworkers, with this situation here. And sharing with others, the Five of Pentacles, it could be that you work in like for nonprofits, for charitable organizations, and you have certain resources available to you that can possibly help other people. Perhaps you work for maybe you're going to do a clothing drive or something. You can see that these people here, it's pretty cold here in the Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure where you live. Maybe you're starting to come out of the winter and you can get people to donate their winter clothes that they don't plan on, wearing again. Or if you live in an area that's still kind of cold, maybe you can see how many people have like 10 scarves, 20 beanies that can donate. I know I've got a drawer full of gloves that I'm not going to use in Southern California. It's rare that I'll use them, which reminds me, perhaps I should donate some of those things. With the Hanged One, this is what lies ahead. I'll go ahead and clarify that. Kind of suggests that you will have some, if you're going to be reflecting on what you give in relationships, I think it's going to come to your attention that you give a lot, possibly too much. And that when you take some time for yourself, you'll have some new perspective on where to focus your attentions. And when you do that, when you start focusing on self-love, that's when you can start attracting love your way. So I'm going to clarify this Hanged One. You have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Fool. So if this is something that is work related, it could indicate that you will be able to pursue new endeavors. If the Knight of Pentacles is someone who you are drawing in after you kind of show yourself some love, then it would be kind of like a slow process, possibly someone who you don't really notice until you notice them. I'm going to further clarify the Fool. You have the Sun here. So this is kind of suggesting that withdrawing, kind of taking time for yourself to recover, to focus on your own intuition, focus on the light inside of you, focus on what drives you forward, the resources you have, being good at whatever work it is that you do, and being okay with some alone time, and kind of taking things slow is going to be the best way for you to move forward. And with the clarifying deck, the bottom of that is the World card. So it looks like you can be opening yourself up to something entirely new with this focus of yourself and your future. I'm hoping this provided you some helpful perspective, Scorpio, and we'll see you next time. Take care.